Hello all, Radish Poet Showings here. I've got a very interesting alphabet stew poem for a very interesting person. Some people may know him from his channel DavidInc, the guy that does a lot of very helpful playthroughs and reviews for games just to help boost your collection. And I figured it's probably, I'd say he doesn't get the credit that he does, so I decided to make a poem for him and hopefully everything goes. He likes it very well. All right. Okay. Discovering new worlds can be a much needed escape from reality, and video games are full of many curious characters and locations to keep players engaged as they journey deeper into the story, where battles against evil's rage along with strange puzzles to help players grow by providing challenges in the acquisition of odd trailer treasures in quest to prepare for the final battle is meant to test patience and skill. Zeros and ones are the foundation for video games, and proper arrangement creates wonders that can yank eager minds away from reality into places where anything can occur with odd characters for an experience not found in the land of normalcy, because there are too many limits that lead to numerous roads for not being able to remain in the lands of fantasy with the tasks of daily life getting in the way. Video games, when there is time, provide a chance for ordinary people to become amazing and possibly unlock deeper portions of one's personality by choosing avatars that may be different from the simple travelers on the ordinary streets, either by being much stronger or weaker in flashy clothes for security amongst the strangers of online games, also searching for some unique place to finally belong. Is that research is vital for starting anything new, and for video games, you have to make sure a lot of difficult questions are answered to ensure the game isn't too hard and can be replayed so that your returns to paradise still have their magic. So, if someone makes a playthrough with a lot of helpful hints to avoid obstacles and reveals obscure secrets, the classics can be played again and again with the skilled veterans. So, not every game is a winner, and even die-hard players that have a few black sheep in their happy flock, marred by boring stories, lackluster characters, and other mechanics that make it difficult to play for a light afternoon time when everything else has been played and new releases are beyond the horizon. Keeping the memories of video games alive can be hard with a large collection, growing each year and juggling which game to revisit is its own quest, as there can be many versions of the same game, so making insane choices wear out your already frazzled brain before all the accessories can be found to provide healing and making a decision and choosing a familiar world to soothe the chaos of, of being a human being. Great people create great video games, but it takes greater people to provide help for new gamers to find their way into good franchises and meet new people to open the door to other places where we evolve into better people with everything we share with the others to bring brilliant lights to dark times. So for people who don't know, I how this works is I take, someone's name, in this case the title of the channel, and I go through the alphabet either forwards or backwards and see how that goes. In this case, I just kind of went in the reverse order, if you didn't catch that. And every line starts off with the next letter of the alphabet, with the exception of X, because there's only a handful of words that actually start just with X, and they sound like a Z, so what's the point? So that's where the EX comes in handy. Hoping to actually have a few more poems written for other my subscriptions, just because they provide quite a bit of interesting commentary about life. Sometimes they're just the people that want to bring more light to dark worlds. I mean, we're still got the pandemic going on, wars are still being raged, and it's kind of nice to be able to stop and say, hey, I found something really good today. that made me smile. So, DavidInc, I thank you very much for all your helpful game playthroughs, and I've definitely added a lot of good games to my collection because of your guidance. And sometimes I even had a lot of your games even before I discovered your channel, so that's always pretty helpful because it's always nice to have someone do a small playthrough first in case there's a really weird level or a very difficult item to find, and you could say, this is literally what they don't want you to find out, and here's how you get the treasure, find the rare enemy to complete the guide, and it saves a lot of time and effort. So, thank you very much, DavidInc, and I can proudly say you have been radished. And that just simply means I'm a radish poet because I was too late to be part of the beat generation.